Welcome. It's the beginning of another week, and today the topic is hope for abundance. Now, hope for abundance is the desire for an ample quantity with the expectation of fulfillment. The hope means that you expect that it will be fulfilled. Abundance, of course, you know what I mean. I don't necessarily mean excess when I say abundance. I just mean just enough to take care of yourself, which is what most people desire. The expectation of a better life, the expectation of productive, fulfilling work, the expectation that one would be capable of taking care of their needs, of taking care of their family. That is generally the expectation of working. I always insist that it is the primary responsibility of government, that is your welfare and security. Our welfare and security is the primary responsibility of government, and unfortunately, government has abdicated this responsibility. Government has deliberately stifled our economic options, your economic options, and politicians take advantage of this lack of economic options. In your time of need and desperation, they come to play the hero with 10 kilograms of rice. And sadly, we are often deceived. That is the point. Create desperation and come to the people's rescue. So they create a situation that requires rescuing, and then they come and offer you your right as charity. Abundance is not a far-fetched concept. It is not a pipe dream. It is not too much to ask, considering the resources at our disposal. Abundance. Well, if I use the word abundance, perhaps I'm sounding like it's something that is beyond your reach. No. You can feed yourself. You can feed at least 5 more mouths. A few years ago, that was not a big deal. We're looking for more than that. But unfortunately, as it stands, we have regressed backwards. Even feeding yourself has become an issue. And that has to change. It does. We are not asking for handouts. We're not begging anybody for anything. We're asking the government to play its role. Open access to people, economic access to people. Stop stifling our opportunities and allow us to thrive. But if we are honest, the game is control. The idea is to limit your options so that you can easily be manipulated. Manipulated with 10 kilograms of rice. Manipulated with 5,000 naira. So government no longer offers scholarship, but rather the government official in his personal capacity is offering scholarship. What madness is this? Say he's so kind, he's the one offering you scholarship. Where did he get the money to offer you the scholarship? Why not the government offer the scholarship in the first place? Why does he have to be the elected official out of his private pocket? Where did he get that money from? The idea is not to complain. I just state it so you know exactly what the situation is. Since the game is control, your interest is to break free of this grasp. It is a mental thing, since the game of power is all about psychology. Break free of the idea of calling one person's name or looking for a messiah or this or that. Focus squarely, let the narrative be squarely on policies. Policies as regards food, what you eat, the quality thereof, and how much it costs. Jobs, what are the jobs available? The reason we have so much agents and middlemen in the country is because there are no jobs. There are no manufacturing jobs. We are producing nothing. Yet, we are producing a lot of human beings. A lot of human beings that go to school, come out of school, and guess what? Fraud is rampant. Fraud is rampant. Vagina friction service is rampant. That is how people are making money, and decadence has set in, which is unfortunate, because what wealth have we really enjoyed that we should slide into decadence at this point? There can be a turnaround. There will be a turnaround. There shall be a turnaround. Why? Because if you insist, then it shall be so. You have a way of insisting, and it is through your votes. It is through your participation. It is through your attention, how much attention you pay to the issues. So again, I remind you that the continuous voters registration exercise is on. If you have misplaced your permanent voters card, if you wish to change your polling unit or location, perhaps you've changed your residence and you need to update your information, change polling units. If you have not registered before, you are a lot of young persons, you have big opinions, you say a lot of things, you should participate. You should register to vote. Equip yourself. So, on that note, I will leave the link in the comments section, the link for the continuous voters registration exercise, and I will urge you to register, to involve yourself, regardless of what is said, that it doesn't count. If it did not count, nobody would have given you rice. You would simply be shunned. But you are being given rice. You are being given crumbs. It is because you are important. But guess what? It is your right. It is your right. It is your right. I urge you to pay attention to the issues and remember that your welfare is the primary interest and the key narrative in this political process. Ensure to register. Ensure to pay attention. Ensure to vote when the need be. Have a wonderful week ahead and take care. Bye.